All right, we should be live. Give me 1 second. We should be live, y'all. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How much time we got left before we go live? Hopefully y'all are doing well. We got 1 minute and 19 seconds before we're live. Hope all is well. We are live on the Lab Tech Show. Hey, we're gonna be live. I got Revis here in the building. What's up, my man Revis? How you doing,
TBJ in the building.
Yeah, you know how we get down. Come on, we got 58 seconds. We was on live on the other channels, but it didn't work. So we here now. What's up? Hit the spot. 10:06 is here. Revis is here, and y'all gonna join us momentarily. That's what's up. All right, let me get back over here on the screen. Tall Boy will be joining us shortly in 30 seconds. We're gonna get him right too. You know what I'm saying, Revis? Yeah, we gonna get him right too. Alright, go ahead. Start the show, y'all. Record the show, Tall Boy. Alright, you see what we're gonna be talking about today? AI, powered drive-thru voice stuff. We're gonna talk about that. We'll be live in 5 seconds. Y'all ready? I see y'all on the other side. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's another edition of the Lab Tech Show. Yeah, we here. That's right. Happy Juneteenth. I see you in the building, Pierre Kelly. We here. That's right. It's a holiday for some. Well, in the United States, it's a new holiday. So we're here, and we're here to simplify technology in a language that you can understand. And that's pretty much how we're rolling today, all right? My name is Tall Boy, and like I said, we just like to break this stuff down, and we don't want it to go over your head, but we want you to walk away with some value. So if you don't mind, put in the comments your city and state where you are joining us from, all right? Let us know. Sean James is in the building. What's up, Sean James? Hope all is well. Rich Vibes is in the building. Pierre Kelly is here. Revis is here. Hit the spot. 10:06 is here. Let us know in the comments, city and state where you're joining us from. And we'd like to see where you're tapping in from, okay? Let's see who we got here. We got a couple people up north, and let's see where they're joining us from. We got Sean James is up there in Spotwood, New Jersey. Okay, that's what's up, man. Is there somebody else up that way? Who else we got? Stuart Video. Oh, my man, Stuart. He had a birthday the other day, so happy birthday to Stuart. Happy birthday to you, and hopefully you had a great day. He's up there in Queens, New York. That's what's up. And like I said, put in the city and state or the country, because Rich Vibes is all the way over there in the UK. So let us know where you're tapping in. And he did it as well. Look at this, London. Can you believe it? We got people all the way up in London hanging out with us in Exeter. All right, that's what's up. I love it. All right. So look, we got a couple rules to the show. Let me see if I can find our guy. And let's see if he can break some things down for us and go from there. All right, let me see. Where's the rules at, TBJ? Talk to me, man. Talk to me, TBJ. Where you at, man?
What's up, everybody? I'm here. We got some rules to the show that I would love for you to participate in, all right? Now, look. You can watch on your phone or your TV, all right? Now, we know Revis is in the background breathing hard. You know, like, people don't want to hear all of that. Revis, mute your mic, man. Golly. Now, you my boy, but you messing up now. Now, you can watch on your phone or your TV. Now, you know, it's sexy when you watch on your TV, because it's real big. You know, y'all got them flat screens, but you can only comment on your phone, okay? And then we need you to be authentic, just like me keeping it real with Revis about him blowing in the phone. We want you to be authentic and keep it real with us too. All right, now we need you to embrace this technology because it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. All right, now we are multi-streaming. So if you're watching on another YouTube channel or if you're watching on Facebook or LinkedIn, why don't you come on over here to the Lab Tech Show and hang out with us, all right? Now, look, we breaking it down. We want you to interact with us, and we want you to have fun, okay? That's what we're doing. So, back to you, tall boy. Y'all know the rules of the show? He gonna break it down for you, okay? That's what's up.
All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. We got some topics that we need to discuss. Tonight, we will be discussing AI, their powered drive-through, your AI, what is it? Your AI-powered drive-through voice orders are on pause at one of your favorite restaurants. AT&T, you know what? They said T-Mobile did it, so I guess they felt like they could do it too. And then also, are you posting too much information on social media and your privacy could possibly get compromised? Well, we're going to discuss that, okay? And then also we got Chrome. They're going to roll out their TTS. And if you don't know what TTS is, that is text to speech, all right? So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and see what we have here. And before we get started and find out where Revis is, let's see where some other people are tapping in from, all right? So we had some people up there in Spotswood, New Jersey, Queens, New York. Had some people down here in Florida. I know Revis ain't down there in Florida now, is he? Maybe he is. Maybe he might be in Florida. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out where everybody is shortly, all right? So without further ado, we got to find out where our guy Revis is. Let's see where he's at. He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, what's up, man?
What's going on, TBJ?
Man, I'm good. You all right? You breathing heavy in the phone like you was running for something. You was running back to your truck?
No, actually, that was my air condition blowing in there.
Oh, okay. See how the devil be working? Talking about that's the air conditioning. You know that was your breath. Man, them ladies, I hope you put a mint in your mouth before you start talking. Where you joining us from, man? What you got going on in your world? Where you at?
I'm actually in Memphis today.
Ah, Memphis, Tennessee.
Not the Memphis. No, not the Memphis you're thinking about.
Uh-oh.
I am in Memphis, Indiana.
There's a Memphis in Indiana? Uh-oh.
Yes, it is, and I'm not too far from Louisville.
Did you put it in the map? I think you put it in the map. Did you put? Yeah, I think you did. So I got it up on the map, and Memphis, Indiana, right there by Louisville. Oh, look at here. Never thought we would have ever heard of a town like that. Is it a big town?
Very little town.
Oh, okay. Tell us what you see. What's out there that's so popular?
There's a lot of truck stops. It's a little rest stop for trucks.
Oh, so it's a little.
That's about all that's here.
Oh, just a small town, Memphis, Indiana. Never heard of that one. Okay, that's what's up. That's a new one. We may have to go through there the next time Tall go up to Michigan. We have to check that out. Well, look, we got a word of the day, and it is a holiday. You know what I'm saying? And it's called Juneteenth, and this might be a fitting word for it. So I'm gonna give you the definition in a sentence, and we want you to break it down. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Jubilee usually refers to a special anniversary or a celebration of such an anniversary. It can also refer generally to a season of celebration or act of rejoicing, or to a religious song of African Americans referring to a time of future happiness. The way the sentence reads is, my grandparents will be celebrating their golden jubilee this year. As Grandpa puts it, 50 years of wedded bliss and occasional blisters. I wonder what them blisters mean. Break it down for us, Revis.
Actually, it is a very suiting word for today because a lot of people are celebrating Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
And a celebration or Jubilee is a celebration. In fact, we'll be celebrating or having a Jubilee in about 3 weeks now. Isn't July 11th coming around?
What you know about that day?
Ooh, I know a couple birthdays there, and one of them is yours.
Well, that's Tall Boy's birthday, not my birthday. I'm December
Well,
14th.
yours is December what?
December 14th.
You're the 14th. Yeah, Tall Boy's birthday is the 7/11.
Ah, I wonder if he wins some money when he be going to Vegas. You think he be winning?
I don't know. I think he I want to find out what he's going to do for his birthday. That would be nice, and everybody could cash app him a few dollars.
Okay. That would be a great celebration. But his birthday fall on a Thursday.
Jubilee.
But his birthday fall on a Thursday though.
Oh, there's no wrong day for a Jubilee.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, I've been thinking all day, and I'm reminded when I was a child, and we used to go to church every Sunday, and there was a song that kind of went like, "Sign me up for the Christian Jubilee." You ever remember that song?
No, I remember I was just born in December now. You had like, I mean, I could learn it through AI.
I know you was just born, but it's a very popular song.
Okay.
Don't you want to be ready when Jesus comes?
Yeah, we gotta be ready.
You gotta sign up for the Jubilee.
Okay. All right.
Jubilee is an easy word because it just means celebration. Any kind of celebration is a Jubilee. Anytime you're joyous, just like when me and you get together on this show, it's always a Jubilee. It's always a celebration. And we have fun, and everybody have fun listening to us and having fun with us.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so it's a special celebration. All right, I like that. Well, we're going to ask the audience what do they think of how you did, okay?
Okay.
If you're watching on your phone, we would love for you to participate. How did Revis do on the word of the day? 1, it was a good breakdown, but I won't be using it. 2, you know you could have given a better description than this. 3, I look forward to this segment and I'm pleased. 4, nah man, I'm not feeling this. Or 5, you delivered as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments, how did Revis do on the word of the day? Let's see. In the comments, we got Pierre Kelly. He said, also, Jubilee is an X-Men character. And then, let's see, a little old truck stop, but so efficacious, says Rich Vibes. He over there using last week's word. I like it. I like it, Rich Vibes. I like it. Okay, we got a 5 and we got a 3. What they saying over here? You delivered as usual, and I look forward to this segment, and I'm pleased. Okay, well, I hear y'all. Well, we're waiting on a few more. Is there anything else you want to say? Or is there anything else you want to leave us with?
I want people to hit that like, subscribe, invite people over here, and make sure you hit that button because I'll be getting on here just to see how many people done hit that heart.
Okay. Yeah, hit the
because
heart button.
I'm trying to celebrate. I'm trying to have a Jubilee with all these people.
I like that. Yeah, have a Jubilee. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't forget, Tall Boy has merch.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later on. When y'all gonna sit down and get some of these get your little your merch? Well, when we gonna get you up? 'Cause we know you got a mug, but when you gonna get your stuff up?
Oh, we're gonna have to do it real soon here.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see. You gonna hang out with us, and go back to Tallboy, or you gotta go? Which one you gonna do?
No, I'm gonna hang out with you today.
Oh, okay. Well, let me get back to Tallboy, and y'all enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay? I gotta go. I might join y'all a little bit later on. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoy y'all's day. We gotta go. Hold on. Back to you, Tallboy.
All right, y'all. That's what's up. So, Jubilee, anniversary with you and TBJ every week. So, an anniversary every week. All right, man. I'm gonna let you have. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. That was a little suspect on my side, but okay. We have well, I was gonna do that, but let me see. I don't know if I want to go that route, but I do have a question for you guys. Before we get the show started, what is your go-to device when consuming content? There's a poll already in the YouTube channel, but if you're participating on your phone, let us know. One, phone. Two, laptop. Three, tablet. Four, TV. Or five, smartwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know, what is your go-to device when consuming content? All right. Some people are still old-fashioned and like the TV. Some people have tablets. Some people use the laptop or the PC. A lot of us use the phone. And, then we got the smartwatch. Yeah. What's your go-to content? Let us know. All right. So we'll come back and see what that looks like a little bit later on. All right. 1 in 3 says Mama D. Awesome Wood Thing says 1. All right. I'm not mad at it. That's what's up. And I'm not understanding why this is not firing off, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out sooner or later. All right. We got some articles, Revis, that we need to discuss. All right.
Okay.
Once again, real briefly, the articles that we're going to be discussing this evening are AI, one of your favorite restaurants, said, hey, we're going to stop all of this during the drive-thru because people aren't feeling it. AT&T price increase. T-Mobile said that they were going to do it, so I guess AT&T said that they were going to do it as well. And then, are you oversharing too much on social media? Well, we're going to, give you some tips and show you some things that you're probably not even paying attention to, right? And hopefully that will make you be more mindful. And then lastly, Chrome rolls out TTS, text to speech. Revis, which way you want to go with? Which article you want to go with?
Well, because it affects me so much, let's go with this AT&T.
Oh, you with AT&T, huh? All right, guys. Well, here it is. AT&T says they're going to raise the price $10 on most of its older unlimited plans. That's right. AT&T said, look, we got some rising costs. We got some things that's going on, and we need to get, we need to figure this out as well. So they're saying that they're going to give you a $10 or $20 monthly price hike on users of older unlimited wireless plans starting in August. So basically, you got about a month and a half that they said, and they're saying that the single line price of these 10 retired plans will increase by $10 per month, while customers with multiple lines on a plan will be hit with a total monthly increase of $20. So if you got a family plan, you're going to get a $20 price increase. If it's just you by yourself, then you're going to get a $10 plan. All right. So basically, they're saying AT&T has offered unlimited data plans over the years. And with all of those different unlimited, those different limits and perks, they're saying while unlimited plans let customers avoid overage fees, speed can be slowed once customers hit their high speed data limit. And then they're also saying that the limits on the usage data, there are also limits on the usage of hotspot data. Now they're saying that this $10 and $20 price increase affects most of your older unlimited plans that AT&T offers. And I'm gonna bring this article down to where you can see what those plans are, and you decide. I don't know if you have one of these plans or not, but if you have one, you might want to. What have we done here? Let's get that off the screen. Yeah, let's get that off the screen. Um, yeah, let's get this article. Something happened with the internet. It just literally just switched out. I don't know why it did that, but basically, if you have an AT&T Unlimited and more premium, and AT&T Unlimited Choice Enhanced, AT&T Unlimited and more, Unlimited Choice 2, Unlimited Plus, Unlimited Choice, Unlimited Plan, Unlimited Plus Enhanced, Unlimited Value Plan, and Unlimited Plan with TV. If you have one of those one of those plans, then you will be affected with this. So I'm not sure what plan you have because I do not have that. I do not have AT&T, but Revis, you said you have AT&T. Are you affected by any of this?
I actually have Cricket, which is owned by AT&T.
Oh, okay. So you
And
probably
none
won't.
of those plans. I do have unlimited, but I don't have none of those plans.
Okay. So you may be all right because you're on a different, even though it's powered by AT&T, you're not necessarily affected. But somebody who may have AT&T and they've had a plan for years, let's just say, let's go back to 2015 or before, you might be affected with this plan or with this situation here. So just kind of want to give you a heads up on what's going on. And, hopefully if you are affected, you'll know, hey, I need to, either A, look for a new option, or B, just be prepared for a price hike, as they say. So it's an unfortunate situation, but there's not much that you can do about it. But, at the end of the day, everybody's going up in pricing, and it's like, hey, you're trying to cut a corner somewhere. So here's those plans right there. So if you have one of those plans, you will be affected. Now they're saying that AT&T says that they plan to soften the blow with more high-speed data. So they're saying that AT&T Unlimited Choice, Choice 2, Choice Enhanced, Unlimited and more, and Unlimited Value plans will now include 75 gigs of high-speed data and 30 gigs of hotspot data. AT&T Unlimited Plus, Plus Enhanced, Unlimited and more Premium, and AT&T Unlimited with TV plans will now include 100 gigs of high-speed data and 60 gigs of hotspot data. So they're saying customers may also get a better price by switching to one of AT&T's current unlimited plans, which range from $66 to $86 for a single line. And then also unlimited and more cost $70 per month for one line, while unlimited and more plans cost $80 per month for a single line. All right. So the articles are in the description, so feel free to check that out. They're also saying unlimited and more originally did not have any set amount of high-speed data. Instead, the plan was subject to reduced speeds during times of network congestion, regardless of how much data the customer used. And the more expensive unlimited and more premium was given 22 gigs of high-speed data before possible slowdowns. All right. So now they're saying that limits on the current unlimited plans. So they're also saying that before deciding if you should switch the plan, you might want to examine the limits. And basically, for the entry level plan titled AT&T Unlimited Starter SL, that's the new plan. AT&T Unlimited Starter SL, they're saying it's going to cost $66 for a single line. AT&T says it may temporarily slow down the data speeds if the network is busy, regardless of how much data you use. And they're also saying that the current mid-range offering, AT&T Unlimited Extra EL, is $76. And they're saying that you get 75 gigs of data, and then before you get any slowdown. So once you max out at 75 gigs of data, they're going to slow you down automatically. And then they're saying that the high-end Unlimited Premium PL, that's $86 for a single line, and it does not have any slowdowns based on the amount of smartphone data that you've used. So it just depends on the plan that you have. Now, they're also saying that the above limits don't apply to any hotspot data. All right. So if you use your hotspot, that's dealt with totally different. And if you have the Unlimited Premium PL, It comes with 60 gigs of high-speed hotspot data. The mid-range plan has 30 gigs of hotspot data, and the entry-level plan has 5 gigs of high-speed hotspot data. So on all three plans, hotspot speeds are slowed to a maximum of 128 kilobytes per second once a customer uses all of their allotment. So basically you can get on to check your email, but you're not going to be able to do any live streaming. You might be able to watch a show, but it might be buffered. You might be able to watch a couple YouTube shows. That's about it if you max out on the data. Now, they're saying that the only thing with all of this is T-Mobile did this same play, but unlike T-Mobile, AT&T did not promise that it would never raise prices on the plans. That's what they're saying. So I'll put that down there. That last line right there. They're saying AT&T, they said that they never promised that it would never raise the prices on those plans. So that's an interesting take, Revis. But before we get started and I get your point of view on all of this, let's ask the audience, what do they think? What do you think of the AT&T price hike? On your phone with rising cost, I understand. 2, I don't like it, but at least I wasn't promised something. 3, it's time to explore another option. Or 4, I am with another carrier. It's none of my business. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of the AT&T price hike? Revis, what are your thoughts on all of this, man?
Well, a few weeks ago, we had a word, and it was caveat. So now the caveat is we never promised we wouldn't go up on the rates.
Right.
That's that small print that you never read.
Right.
That's the caveat. The caveat is, hey, we never promised this, so you might get it.
Right. Well, I think what you have here, and I hate to say this, but what you have here is everybody's going up in pricing everywhere, whether it's groceries, whether it's electronics, whether it's just rent. Everybody's doing it in streaming. Everybody's saying, hey, we just need to get our piece of the pie. And whether they're hurting or not, it's like it would be foolish of a business to say, I'm not going to raise the prices, because why not let it affect my bottom line, right? That's kind of like really what it seems like 2024 has been all about. We're limiting you on we're limiting you on your limits. Back in the day, it was cool to have streaming because a lot of people did not know about it and they were still paying for cable. But when the pandemic hit, it was like, hey, this is costing too much. Let me see if I can bundle over here. Well, then AT&T is like saying, hey, well, you know what? You guys are doing more streaming, right? So since you're doing more streaming and you're using more data because you're consuming your content more on your phone, we're going to just shift it from text and talk. Well, you're using data now. So we're going to start putting more money into or we're going to raise the prices to where it will help us because you guys are consuming more data. When you weren't consuming the data, it was one of those situations where it didn't matter because it was free. You got to remember, the internet is technically free. It's in the air, right? But now it's like you're consuming it. Somebody's got to pay for this stuff. So that's the Rich Vibe says, so they're pushing you instead of enforcing you to own it. Yeah, that's exactly right. So they're pushing you instead of enforcing you to be to a new plan. And then Shirley P says AT&T rep just knocked at my door to sell me internet. So that's a whole nother conversation, Shirley P. We can have that if you remind me at the end of the show. We can talk about that as well. But unfortunately, we're living in a time where everybody wants internet because you're cutting the cord. You're on your phone. That's why the question of the day was, how are you consuming your content? Are you doing it on your phone? Are you doing it on your tablet? Are you doing it on your laptop? People used to go to their laptops. Now you have the computer in your phone, in your hand. So that's the phone. So you're watching this show probably on your phone. You're eating up the data watching YouTube. So with the new plans, they're literally saying, hey, based on if you get the entry, mid-level, or the premium, that's kind of where you are. So yeah, that's kind of, that's kind of what the situation is. Um, do you think, Revis, they have a point by raising the prices?
Oh, they're trying to be competitive with everybody else. If everybody else is getting money, they need to get some too.
Yeah, but I would think, and not trying to be funny, but if you have the best deal, right? And I don't really want to go too heavy into this, but if you have something like Southwest where bags fly free, you're getting more customers because bags fly free. You have open seating, right? Not that might not be for everybody, right? That may not be for everybody, but you're getting more customers because I don't have to spend, X amount of dollars for a bag, right? So it's no
Right.
different with AT&T. If you keep your prices low and everybody else is raising high, wouldn't you think that more customers would want to come over to you and you could have more profit margin?
But see, when it comes to business, you make more money by volume. So
Right.
you want to keep the prices low
Right.
so you can get more volume in.
Right.
But in this day and age here, with this economy and everything,
It's all about greed.
it's all about greed. Everybody want a piece of the pie.
Gotcha. That's
The
fair.
more they can get, the better.
That's fair. All right. Well, we have an idea of what's going on. All right. Well, let's go on to our next article. Revis, I gotta ask, do you use Google Chrome at all?
Yes, I do. I have no choice.
He says I have no choice. No, you have choices. You have Microsoft Edge. You have an Android phone. You can use Edge if you like. I mean, Chrome is literally built into everybody's phone because you have to use it for Gmail, right? So unfortunately,
Right.
that's an unfortunate situation. But Chrome, they're rolling out a new feature, and I thought it was pretty cool that they're doing this. Chrome says they have a listen to this page or a TTS on Android. So if you're on your phone and you have an Android phone, they're rolling out text to speech. All right. Yeah, text to speech. So instead of you actually reading the article, they're saying Chrome for Android has been working on its own text to speech capability for a couple of months now. And now they're starting to roll this listen to this page. So this TTS is available on most text heavy web pages. After the site fully loads, listen to this page appears in the three dots Chrome for Android overflow between the translate and the add to home screen in the fourth section of the ever growing menu. So if you open up a news article, I'm not sure if it's rolled out onto your actual phone just yet, but if it is, you go in the top right hand corner. There's three dots, and then when you go to those three dots, you open that up, and then on the what they say on the third or the fourth section right there, you will see one, two, three, four. Yeah, in the fourth section, right between translate and add to home screen, you will see a listen to this page. And what they're saying is if you tap it, you get full controls, including a scrubber, 10-second rewind or forward, playback speed of zero point 0.5 speeds all the way up to 4 times the speed. The overflow menu lets you turn off or on, and then the highlight and text auto scroll and choose a different voice. So basically, you can choose between these different voices right there between Ruby, River, Field, and Moss, and the person will actually talk to you and deliver whatever messaging is on that actual screen. They're also saying that the control bar will remain docked as you open other tabs while playback continues if you lock your device and Chrome is still at the foreground. However, closing the browser, they're saying that it will end the TTS or the text to speech. It should really continue in the background, but they're not there yet. And besides the overflow menu, you can set listen to this page to be the toolbar shortcut that appears next to the Omnibox. So basically, what they're saying is you can open up your screen, and when you open up that screen, it will literally you click on this button here, the three dots, and then do the live text to speech or live. What is it? Live. What does it say? Live. Listen to this page. You pick the voice that you want, and it will literally play. And you select the playback speed. So sometimes some people want to hear it back at 2 times the speed to get through the article a little bit faster. Or if you really have a hard time comprehending, it'll slow it down. And it can do 4 times the speed, but I don't know anybody that would do that. But basically what it's saying is it will read the article out to you, and it's at your own control, as long as you don't close out the tab. That's it. As long as you don't close it out, it will read the article for you. All right. Google has been working on this feature for several months now, and it's starting to roll out on a lot of phones. And so basically that's just where we are. What do you think of this to the audience? What do you think of this new text to speech thing that Google Chrome is rolling out for Android? Do you think TTS for Chrome is good for users? Let me know on your phone. Let me know. 1, yes, now I can get through the articles faster. 2, no, this is making us more lazy. 3, reading is fundamental. This is not good. Or 4, let me try it first. Then I'll make a determination. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this TTS for Chrome? Is it good for users? Revis, come on now. Let me know what you think of that.
Man, I think they're trying to get us away from reading. Trying to get us away from everything. I think it's going to make people a lot more lazier. Oh my goodness. We used to have encyclopedias. Now we just go online. Now you don't even have to even read anything. All you got to do is push a button and it'll read it to you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The audience is saying 3. Reading is fundamental. This is not good, just like you said. Actually, we don't even go online anymore. We use AI, Revis. You're just not there yet. So it was funny. I was in a meeting the other day, and I was telling somebody, I said, well, why don't you go online and ask Google to do this, right? And she said, no, I'm just going to ask AI. And AI just gave us the answer. So before I could even type the first 2 words, AI already had the response already plugged in. So, I mean, we just have to start embracing this because it's starting. All these companies want to start incorporating AI, and this is their way of doing it, whether it's through audio, whether it's through video, whether it's through text. That image, the thumbnail image that you see on the YouTube thumbnail, that was done through AI today. I didn't have time to go through Chrome, and I didn't have time to say, let me find a picture of McDonald's. I didn't have time to say, let me find somebody. I just went into AI and I said, hey, give me a picture of this. And it literally generated an image, right? So that's the cool thing of AI. But now you're putting it on the phones to where, hey, you don't even have to read the article no more. How do you retain the information? That's rough. All right. So Awesome Wood Thing says, hold up, man. Reading a page. he says reading a page is always faster than having the words spoken to you, always. But you can put it at 2 times the speed, man. Shout out to End of Trading. I see you. And then it also says Google has too much time on their hands. That's what End of Trading says. Their ads pay for all of these experiments. Yeah, that's why they want us to do it. Why have a web page if AI will provide the answer? It's a good thought right there, Awesome Wood Things. But I mean, there's some people that still say, hey, I want to be a subject matter expert, right? So if you're a subject matter expert, you put it on there, and let's say you have a blog article. Well, you may not want to read the blog. You might just say, hey, I'm taking a shower. I don't have time to read. Or I'm brushing my teeth. I don't have time to read. Right? And then when you do that, you're in a situation where you don't have to deal with it. 2 times speed is the way slower than you can read, says Awesome Wood Things. Way slower. Okay, well, to each his own. Way slower, says Awesome Wood Things. I'm not mad at it. But, I mean, just think about it. You are trying to get some information that's already there. You don't have time to read it. You find the voice that you can consume or that you can tolerate, and then you allow it to do that while you're in the kitchen cooking, you're brushing your teeth, or you're driving in the car. You can do two things at once now, right? Yeah. So, and the trading says, yes, Google AI is messing up on a search. People want the links to the info. Yes, they do want the links to the info. Just give me what I need. I don't have time. We live in a world of we need things. We don't have time. We want to micromanage everything. I understand that. That's fair. Let's see. What do we have here? We got our call to action. Hey everybody, it is the Lab Tech Show. Come on now, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell button. We need you to embrace this technology because we got you now. It's called the Lab Tech Show. Come on now. We do this every Wednesday. We try to simplify this tech, and all we need is your participation. We're at 440 followers today, but will you share this show with a friend? Will you tell somebody about what's going on? Because we're really breaking this information down. And we want you to walk away learning something. And why not share that with a friend or just tell somebody about what's going on over here at the Lab Tech Show. Come on now, embrace this technology. We got you now. We're building, and it's a whole community. We got people in Ireland. We got people in London. We got people in Memphis, Indiana tonight, all the way to New York, down to Florida. So why don't you join us? This is truly a community. It is the Lab Tech Show. All right, Revis, I got to do a quick shout out real quick. I was at an event for Father's Day last week, Sunday, shall I say, not last week. And I had to cover an event, and I had a chance. We were at NAB, we ran a video, and I was using a microphone, a wireless mic by Saramonic. Now, there's all kind of different mics that are out there, right? And I met the Saramonic team, and I told them my situation. And they were like, hey, we would love for you to try this out while you're out here at NAB. And so they gave us the mic, and we used it while we were there. You had a chance to see how it worked there. But and maybe next week I'll play that video once I get it completed. But I used their mics for this event. And it's called the Saramonic B2 Plus, this mic here. So what it is you get a receiver. And it also, the cool thing is, you can use it on your cell phone for whether you have iOS or you have Android, iOS or Android. But the cool thing about the Saramonic B2 Plus is it has two microphones. Now, when I go out, Revis, I only have one mic. But now I can go out and I can not only clip myself to it, but then I can also clip you as the person that I'm interviewing to it. So now I got two microphones that I don't have to worry about going back and forth with a microphone, right? So if you're looking for a microphone when you're going out and you want clean audio, I think you should look at this Saramonic B2 Plus, all right? And then, like I said, it also works on your phone. So even if you don't have a professional camera like me, you can go out with your iOS device, the iPhone 15, 14, or 13. The new phones will only be USB-C with the iOS. But if you look in the description, feel free to go to their website, saramonic.com. And when you go to their website, you can look at all their product offerings. But I have the Saramonic B2 Plus. All right. So I just want to let you guys know which one I'm speaking of today. I'm going to see if I can get this see if I can get this to come up on the screen. So just imagine if you just want clean audio while you're on the go, whether it's on your phone or on your camera, they have something for you, okay? So let me see. Did this come up? There we go. So this is it here, the Saramonic B2 Plus. This is the microphone. This is what it looks like. So you can use your phone. You can use your camera. It's a 4-in-1 wireless microphone system. And yeah, I think that you guys might appreciate something like this, okay? So as you can see, they're both having an interview with each other or having a conversation, and they have clean audio. And then let's see, you can also use this on your phone. You can use this also on your computer, your digital camera, and iOS or Android, okay? It says it can link two devices with one receiver. So that's pretty cool. So now instead of saying I don't have a clean mic, you can now say, all right, well, I can do this now. So that's kind of some of the specs that they have here. And basically it says you can now power up with confidence. And like I said, all I did was pull the receiver out, and then I pulled out the two, pulled the transmitter out, and then pulled the receiver out. So I put the transmitter onto the camera, and then when I pulled the receiver out, I just mic'd the person, clipped it onto their shirt, and it automatically did it with no issues. And also, because it was loud at the event that I was at, noise cancellation, I did not have to worry about the loudness of the noise. I didn't have to worry about cleaning up audio. So you'll get a chance to hear what I'm talking about within the next week or two. I'll play that video from this Father's Day event that I attended, okay? So this is the website, saramonic.com. If you guys are interested, feel free to go to the website and you can see what they're all about. And as you can see that there's multiple ways to use it. And they also have all of this that comes inside of the Saramonic. All right. So you get the charging case, you get 2 magnets, so that way you don't worry about losing it. You also get the jacks for your iOS or your Android phone. And then you get a carrying pouch. You also get the furry windshields, and you also get the USB to AC so for your laptop, if I'm correct. I think that's what that's for. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And if you go to the link in the description, if you click on that link, I think if you use Creator Squad 10, I think you get a discount as well. So you will get a discount if you so choose to go over there. So and use that link. Click on that link and just copy the code Creative Squad 10. You get 10. I don't know, it's 10% or you get some type of discount that's there. Okay. So I just want to let you know what you're getting, but it is the Blink 500 B2 Plus. This is the microphone that we are speaking of today. All right. Let's see. Awesome Woodthing says cool adapters are a must. No Mac has a 3.5 millimeter analog audio input port like the marketing photos show. No, but Awesome Wood Things, what you can do is you have USB-C on your laptop, right? So it comes with this port here. So with this port here, let me see if I can switch that over here. It comes with this. So you can plug this in and you should be good to go. All right. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. So it should work on Mac and PC. All right. Should. Don't quote me on that one. Saramonic, let us know in the comments when you watch this video. All right. Hopefully that'll help you out. All right. We got another article that we need to discuss real quick. McDonald's, man. That's your favorite restaurant, right? Did you eat there as a kid a lot, Revis?
Oh, of course.
He said, of course. Well,
I think that's why I have diabetes now.
Oh, Lord, that's not good, man. That's not good at all. Well, McDonald's is saying, hey, we've been testing out this technology. We wanted to do AI. Mama D, if she's still here, she and I had a chance to link up in Atlanta, and we had a chance to try an AI drive-thru, but it was not McDonald's. But McDonald's said, hold up now. We like it, but we need to stop. We need to put it on pause. And they said they're going to pause all AI orders moving forward, or at least for the time being. They said they might be looking for a new partner, but it's not working out with the current partner that they have right now. He said, no, not McDonald's. So I don't know. Has anybody ever gone through a drive-through and dealt with an AI? Let me know in the comments. Have you gone through a drive-through and dealt with AI? Checkers and Rallies, they have an AI. They have an AI drive-through, and it speaks in English as well as Spanish. But there's some restaurants they're saying, hey, this is what we're doing over here. So McDonald's is saying, hey, they ended a 2-year test of AI-powered drive-through ordering. That's right, 2 years that they've been doing this. They never listed, they said at more than 100 of its restaurants, but it will remove those systems from all locations by the end of July. All right, by the end of July, they're saying that's it, no more, we can't do it. It was fun while it lasted, but the company that we're working with, it just wasn't conducive for us. They said as part of that decision, McDonald's is ending its automated order taking partnership with IBM. However, McDonald's may be considering other potential partners to work with on future automated order taking, AOT for short. Okay. So they're saying while there have been some successes to date, we feel that this is an opportunity to explore voice ordering solutions more broadly. And they're also saying that the company would look into other options and make an informed decision on a future of voice ordering solution by the end of the year. Now, IBM has given us confidence that a voice ordering solution for drive-thru will be part of our restaurant's future. Now, McDonald's told the publication that the goal of the test was to determine whether AOT could speed up service and streamline operations. By automating drive-thru orders, companies are hoping to negate the need for a staff member to take them and either reduce the number of workers needed to operate a restaurant or redeploy resources to other areas of the business. And they also said IBM will continue to power other McDonald's systems and is in talks with other fast food chains over the use of its AO tech. All right. So right now, Hardee's, Carl's Jr.'s, Crystal's, Wendy's, Dunkin' and Taco John's are already testing or using such technology at their drive-thru locations. That's a lot. That's a whole lot right there. So they're putting it on pause for the moment. The question is, do you think that it's good for us? That's the $1 million question. Let me see if I can get this right here. Do you think did McDonald's do the right thing by pulling AI from the drive-thru? Let me know in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 1, yes, I want to talk to a human. 2, no, it's a way for them to put their staff in areas of need. 3, I need a chance to use it, so I don't know. 4, I thought the AI was cool. It got my order right. Or 5, it's temporary. They will be back with something better. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Awesome Wood Thing says, hold up now. $18 for a double quarter pounder meal is way too much. Don't have nothing to do with AI, but if you are using AI, right? If you are using AI, then you should be able to bring the prices down because we should not have to pay as a customer for the technology. That's something that you elected to do because we always have been accustomed to humans. So I don't think that we should have to pay for the technology. Let's see. They're also in big trouble. Too expensive. That's profit, not income. McDonald's profit last year was $16 billion, and that's with a B. Says Awesome Wood Things. McDonald's is pushing their app, and people like it. Yeah. You know what? These apps with restaurants, especially when you got perks and the way food prices are these days, I mean, it just makes more sense. I mean, go to the app, you order, and you never know. You get enough points, you get a free meal. And that day that you're really, really hungry and you don't have a lot of money, or you know what, I just don't want to spend my money today, I can do that. If you have less humans, it should cost less, but greed doesn't work that way, says Tech Troublemaker. You're right about that, buddy. Let's see. McDonald's meal in Malaysia is only about $6. Malaysia. That's where End of Trading is today. All right. AI savings is offsetting the $20 minimum wage, says Awesome Wood Things. And then they need to keep it. It says getting order right is a plus. Oh, getting the order right is a plus. Ah, okay. All right. What's your adult beverage for the night? It's fruit punch for me. Minute Maid, of course, as always. What's your adult beverage for the evening? Yeah, so they need to keep it. Getting the order right is a plus. Yeah, And the good thing about AI, that's the funny thing. They actually get the order right. What are your thoughts on all of this, Revis?
Uh, they're trying to take the human interaction away.
Hmm.
I was talking to the AI thing at rallies in Saginaw, Michigan, and they got the order right. They did get the order right, but I didn't. I don't like talking to machines.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather talk to a real person.
Okay. All right. There's no
I
not.
think everybody is trying to save money so their profit margin can be bigger,
Of
and I
course.
believe that's what's going on there.
Of course. Of course. Yeah. Well, that's where we are right now, and mm, that's where that's kind of where we are right now. It's unfortunate. All right, we're gonna move on to our next article of the evening. It's our last article, and then we'll have some things that I'd like to share with you at the end. Um, Revis, do you post a lot on social media?
I do post. I don't post a lot.
Do you think that you overshare on social media?
Probably do.
Okay. Well, this article, and I guess it's called social media etiquette, I guess, to help you. So then that way you don't get in trouble or you don't get frustrated because you put your life's work on social media, like such as a Facebook. Some have done it on Instagram, some are doing TikTok. But 4 ways oversharing on social media puts your privacy, because that's more important, right? Your privacy is more important at risk. So the way the article is, let's see if we can get that there. Yeah, your social media profile says a lot about you. Sometimes it's more than you want. And the question is whether you're doing it for work, you're just sharing pictures, or keeping in touch with family. The majority of us have a few social media accounts, and they're saying that there's no easier way to talk to folks around the world, but they do come with risk, and oversharing is a big one. That's true, and the whole point of a social media platform is to share tidbits of information about our daily lives. Now, the problem is that dodgy hackers and cyber criminals can leverage this information for their own end. And so, whether they're trying to impersonate you to do a little bit of identity theft, lock you out of your accounts, or dupe you into sending them money, your social media profile is a gold mine to savvy hackers. Now, before I go too deep into this article here, thankfully, I have friends such as Awesome Wood Things and some people that are some good friends on social media. They saw something earlier this week, and somebody actually tried to hack me. They really did. And if you guys would have saw it, you would have clicked on the link, and then now your page would have gotten overtaken. And then now you would have been mad at me, but then you would have lost your whole page, so you could not have gotten in contact with somebody unless you had your number. But thankfully, Awesome Wood Things, he was savvy enough to say something's not right with Tallboy's page. The other people who saw it, they also saw that there was an issue, and they literally put a stop to it by reporting the page and saying that's not Tallboy, that's not what he would have done, and it did not look right. So thanks to them, I did not get hacked. Later on that day, after I changed my password, I added someone as a friend, and it was a mutual friend of somebody that I knew. But I said, okay, let me check them out. And they started asking me questions. And I said, well, where did we meet? And when I said, where did we meet? They said, well, do you know of XYZ? But it was like an acronym. And I'm like, I knew right then and there that it was fraud, or I knew that it was some type of way that they were going to send me a link. And if I clicked on the link, they would have had me. I knew better. But do you know better? So I blocked that person. I reported that person, and thankfully I got saved. But it only brought me to this article here to say, hey, are we doing too much? That's the question that I have. So I wanted to share this with you because this is real, y'all. And I've had some people lose their Facebook page, and you got to think, ask yourself, How long have you had your Facebook page? Can you imagine losing it? Well, I know some people that have, and that's not a great feeling because that means they got to start all over. Their history of all the family photos and videos that they had, those memories, they're gone, and you're not getting them back. And Facebook is not like they have a customer service number. So what would you do? Meta, there's no way to get in contact with them. What would you do if you lost your Facebook page? All right, so here we go. Let's talk about it real briefly. Personal details. That's right. This is a big one. And simply put, people are sharing way too much information about themselves and their personal lives online. And think about all the details you post about your family, your birthdays, holiday dates, where you work, what you drive, and a whole lot more. All right. And it's the kind of thing that you be comfortable discussing in person during a private conversation, but online you can't be certain that there's no digital eavesdroppers. All right, so there's no certain of that. They're also saying that cyber criminals, that's right, cyber criminals, they love an overshare, and if your account is jam packed with those details, and you and your closest friends, including knowing your pets, cyber criminals have everything they need to imitate you. So sometimes they do this and try to crack the security questions on your social media accounts. We've always talked about two-factor authentication. Some people listen, some people don't, right? And sometimes they do it to commit identity fraud and get you into a ton of financial trouble. So you have to ask yourself, are you sharing too much? And they're saying simple scam is a romance scam, but for a particularly cruel example of a socially engineered scam, the scammer can check out your page to create a totally bogus profile designed to fool you. This fake account may begin to overwhelm you with proclamations of love, sweet nothings, and promises that don't go anywhere. And then eventually they're going to start asking you for some money to hope them over until their next paycheck arrives. So just be careful of that situation. But the question is, do you share too much where you're at? You know, even when I go out of town, I post my vacations. Sometimes I post like last year, you guys saw me in Europe, but I was very mindful of where I was at. But there was a lot more that I wanted to share. But now this year, I have not posted as much as I wanted to post because I felt like, hey, it's none of your business where I'm at. So think about that. Location data. All right. That's number 2. Sometimes you post where you're at. So now somebody knows that you're not at home. So what do? You take the perfect picture. You're at the beach. You're on vacation. You went to a concert. We know that you're gone. We know you're not at home. Does somebody know where you're at? So they're saying, while it's a nice idea to let your friends and family know where you are and what you're getting into, it's less ideal for total strangers to have this information. And a cyber criminal is monitoring your account as well. And if they know where you are, they know where to find you in person or know that you're out of your home, making it a prime target for burglaries. All right. So there's also the fact that location data isn't considered personally identifiable information. So you might not think it's a major issue, but basically you're leaving a digital footprint of yourself. All right. So just be mindful of that. Okay. And then also we have, what do they say? Unsecure settings. All right. So basically with unsecure settings, you got to go into your security settings. And basically when we sign up for new accounts, we don't go into the details. We just say, give us an account, give us a password, and we're good to go. But is your account public? There's nothing to stop a scammer from settling down to examine your profile as though it's a good book. There's a storm outside and they got the recipe or the ingredients for a great recipe to get your account. Okay. They say that you can currently accept private messages from anyone. Cyber criminals can come knocking. Their goal is usually to get you to click on something malicious. And once you click on that link, it steals your login details or floods your device with malware. And they have a few tactics to get you to do it. And some criminals try to tempt you by claiming that you won a prize, but only have a few minutes to redeem it. And others are more crazy, and they can send you links with the caption, "Is this you?" And then you click on it. Be careful of that kind of stuff. All right. So what I do is, this is just me personally. This is what I do. If I see an email and it might catch my interest or pique my interest, what I do is go into the to tab. And let's just say it's Best Buy, say you've won a prize. Well, it should say or end with the company's credentials at bestbuy.com, at walmart.com, at amazon.com, not VZ1357826, whatever it may be. It should not end in that, but you have to click on the to section where it came from. Okay. So just be mindful of that, because they don't share this information. And if you don't know, I had a friend of mine, they clicked on a link and they were like, I got hacked. What do I do? And it was like, hey, shut down, turn off, do whatever you can. Just do not engage any further. All right. So they're saying how to make these social media pages more secure. Use 2FA, two-factor authentication, is how social media apps make sure you're who you say you are. So you enable it. You'll be sent a code via text every time you access the platform. So some health companies, they do this currently. You'll log into the account. And once you log into the account, they'll say, we just sent you a text message to the phone number or to the email. And then once you log into that account, they give you a number, and then, or whatever the letters or the numerical numbers are. And then you put that in, and then you log into your password, and then you're good to go. They say set a strong password. Don't just use, your address or your birth date. Don't do that. Try to come up with something unique. So that would be cool. If you did that, do not use don't use your apartment number or your address number or your license plate number. Don't do that. Adjust those settings. Basically, they're saying make your account private, which gives you more control of who can contact you, follow and see your information, and also recommend opting out of any location sharing settings. All right. And then, should you post this, ask yourself before posting whether it's a picture or a text. Should you post it? Are you giving away too much information? Is your location front and center? Or if so, you might want to consider tweaking the post or dropping it altogether, or especially if your account is public. Now, if you want to go out of town and you want to post that you're on vacation, do that by all means. But also ask yourself that just because my friends are seeing it, I'm following somebody right now. They're in Europe. Now, I know that person is secure, and, it's nice to see their journey while they're in Europe at this current moment. But then my thing is, does she have some type of security measures in place because she's posting in real time, right? And then lastly, they're saying invest in a VPN, virtual private network. That way you can literally just set up and say that you're in London or where Rich Vibes is, but I'm actually in Atlanta. So no one can actually see where you are. So I'm using a service called Windscribe, but they have other ones. Google has their VPN. There's some other VPN services that you can use, and then it will just, the person that's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're thinking that you're in London, but you're really in your actual home location or in your home city or home state. So just something to think about. 4 ways oversharing on social media posts put your privacy at risk. Let's look at the comments and see what you guys had to say. There were crypto scammers. Someone created a fake into trading TikTok and Facebook page and reposted my videos. Wow. They were crypto scammers. That's brutal, man. Let's see. I agree. Too much information. Yep. Too much. It can be detrimental. That's right. It can. And with signing up for Meta Verified blue check mark, make it be safer in Facebook? No. That's just no. No, Shirley. Don't do that. Basically, what Meta Facebook Verified is, that's just them saying that you gave up. And Rich Vibes, if you're listening to this, Awesome Wood Things, or even Tech Troublemaker, correct me if I'm wrong. Remember everybody wanted that blue verified check on Twitter, just to say that I was verified and I'm a celebrity. Well, this is Facebook's way of saying that, hey, you authenticated yourself by confirming your phone number and your email, and it's you. Well, it works, but I know who Shirley is. All I got to do is send you a message. And when I send you a message and you say, hey, I know you from the Lab Tech Show, I know it's you. I don't need a check mark just to verify myself saying I am Tall Boy. You know who I am. We do a ride down there.com. You know how I talk. And you start hearing me say, hey, Shirley, will you send me $20? And I got a blue check mark. You know, come on now. You know that that's not me. You know that's not me. So just being honest with you, I don't think that you should do that. LinkedIn, they try to do it as well. That's just their way of just saying that you took the time to verify yourself. I don't want to take anything away from them, but I don't think that is worth it. I would definitely not spend any money paying for a verified check. If I can't be verified, I'm good. I know who I am. Now, what I would do is I would make sure I set up 2FA, two-factor authentication, to make sure that if something happens, if I log in on another device, let's just say you and I are together, and while we're together, I say, can I log into your email? Can I log into my email on your phone or on your tablet? Because I need to get this document right now. And then it'll say, I need this code. So I will get a code, and then I would have to go to my phone or my tablet or whatever, check my email just to be able to get that information so I can use your device. I would do that, but to say I'm using a blue check mark, I would pass on that. Let's see, what do we have here? We have Lynette. She says, I create content, hence it seems I overcharge, but I've been hacked. I agree people need to realize if it sounds too good, it's probably fake. You're not getting a new car for no $2,700. You're right. Yeah. You're not gonna get that. All right. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and let's see. Did I do this right? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but here, put in the comments. Let's see if it'll come up. Do you overshare on social media? Put your comments right there. Let's see if something pops up on the screen. Do you overshare on social media? Be honest. I do sometimes, not all the time, but I do. Revis, what do you think about all of this? I gave you 4 tips. I gave you some results of how you can do it, how you can do a workaround. What do you think? Do you think this was very helpful?
I think it was very helpful, but it just reminded me that I do not overshare because I don't put my job up there. Unless you're on the Lab Tech Show, you never know where I'm at because I don't post where I'm at. And usually when I post pictures, I'm already gone from where I'm at before I even post them. So people don't even know.
Okay. All right.
I never put down where I'm at.
Okay.
Not on social media.
Okay. That's what's up. That's good information. Good information to know. All right. Well, all right. Well, yes. Lynette McKelvin says, yes, I overshare. Hey, it ain't everybody's business to know what you're doing. I don't have a problem with you posting, but just be mindful that it's just not you, if that makes sense. It's just not you that's or your friends that are watching. You never know. Somebody might say, oh, well, you gonna be here? I know where you stay. I'm gonna do a ride down there.com. So like I said, very few people know where I live. It's none of their business where I live, right? So all you know is I live in Atlanta. That's all you need to know. And Atlanta.
And I did put a post up on Facebook that let people know that I click on no link unless I know you personally. You can send me any link you want to, and I would never click on it.
Gotcha. That's fair. All right, guys. I got one more question for you, and let's see. I got one more question for you, and let's see if I can find it here. It's Juneteenth, guys, and this is where your input matters. Um, I don't know if we will be the ones to do it, but would love to know your thoughts on it. Um, what do you think we could do as a whole to incorporate tech into Juneteenth? You guys watch the show. You guys are community members. What do you think we could do to incorporate tech into Juneteenth? Because right now, when I think of Juneteenth, I understand that this is where, the people from the East Coast came over to Galveston and said, "Hey, we're now free." Back in the what was it, 18? What year was it? I'm not sure. Somebody in the comments let me know. But outside of that,
1865.
1865. So now you've made it a federal holiday, right? And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being honest. I'm having a serious conversation here. Right now, when I see Juneteenth, all I'm seeing is parties, and I'm seeing dancing. But I want this to be a learning situation. When you look at Memorial Day, we celebrate and we highlight the lives that were lost fighting for this country. When you look at Fourth of July, it's all about Independence Day, right? About the day that we became what Christopher Columbus founded America and said we were free. You look at Labor Day, you look at Thanksgiving, you look at Veterans Day. It all has a meaning behind it, but not to take anything away from Juneteenth. But right now, when we look on TV, we're seeing, well, at least in Atlanta, I don't know what you guys see in your respective cities, but at least in Atlanta, all I'm seeing is we're doing a party with a purpose, or we're clubbing and we're playing some music. We're doing a Cupid shuffle. Shout out to Cupid. But I mean, we got to find a way to make this more educational to where you tell those stories. And what do you think that we could do as a whole to incorporate tech into Juneteenth? It's a holiday. So, I mean, we want to reflect on that moment, or on, why we did what we did, or we're free, right? But at the same token, I want to say, how can we incorporate tech? I mean, I know we have AI. I know we have augmented reality. I mean, I know we have live streaming, we have smart watches and phones and all of that. But what do you think that we could do to incorporate tech? Shirley, I'm not mad at you, Shirley. She's telling the truth. Shirley P says, too much cookouts all around the nation, but let's explain more about the story behind the day. Yeah, I'm not mad at that situation. I think that would, I mean, to give more awareness, even Martin Luther King Jr. Day, right? Even Martin Luther King Jr. Day is like, there used to be Little King. That used to be the show that they would air when I was a kid. But I mean, we're at a point now to where it's like, come on now, like cookouts, barbecues, line dances. I'm not knocking it, but if it's a federal holiday, we have to make it make sense. All right. Awesome Wood Thing says, I suppose the answer would be the same way you incorporate tech into other holidays. Okay. Now, one cool thing I was reading, and I don't have that article, but I will put it in the description. Oakland, California is doing something really cool. They have a couple artists, people who are that do spray painting, or they paint murals, or whatever the case may be. They're incorporating augmented reality into, or AR, inside of their painting. So the painting that's on the building, or the painting that they have created, it has a story inside of it. And I remember we had a company, cannot think of the name of the company off the top of my head, but they were on the show, and they were incorporating AR, or augmented reality, inside of their magazine. So maybe that could be something to where you can tell the stories, and in that way, hey, if you scan this code, now it opens up into another story. That might be something that might be cool, to be able to say the story of Juneteenth and why it's important, or something like that. That would be kind of cool to incorporate with tech. Let's see. Many people don't know about the importance of June 19th. Cookouts, barbecues, and line dances aren't tech. You're right about that, Awesome Wood Things. But that's what's being. This is the second or third year that Juneteenth has been in effect, but this is what they're doing. So I just wanted to just bring some awareness to it and have be honest with it, if that makes sense. Uh, Revis, any thoughts?
Uh, they got Charlie Brown Christmas, and every time Christmas come around, they play it, and everybody watches. Ever since I was a little kid, there's people now waiting for it to come on so they can sit down with their kids and watch it.
Okay.
I think that they should come out with something that represents Juneteenth, and it will be interesting for everybody to sit down with their kids so they'll learn what Juneteenth is.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's just something for us to think about. And like I said, I didn't want to not let this day go by and us not talk about it. But at the same token, it was how do we incorporate tech inside of it, if that makes any sense. So that's what I wanted to do. And, you may not have you may not have the answer today, but at least it starts the conversation, if that makes sense. All right, guys. With that being said, let's check this out. Hey, everybody, it's the brands. You know how we do. We have some brands that we would love for you to be a part of, all right? So we have the Lab Tech Show. Have you been over there yet lately? Check it out. That's the website where we talk tech news, all right? You're a live production. If you want to specialize or if you want to sit in front of an audience such as mine, why don't you create your own show? Why don't you go over to yourliveproduction.com and let Tallboy do the production for you, all right? Then we have tallboy.us. That's where we create the content and we recap it. We interview celebrities and influencers and we highlight events. So visit tallboy.us and see what we can do, all right? Did you know that the Lab Tech Show is on Spotify and YouTube Music? Go to the Lab Tech Show. Also, we're on Roku TV and Amazon Fire. It's called TBE Media, all right? And then also, if you would like to support, feel free to Cash App or PayPal. You see the respective names, $ Tallboy Enterprises, or at PayPal at I Am Tallboy. Don't forget, you can think big, think tall, think Tallboy. And don't forget, Tallboy's got merch.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Tallboy's got merch, that's right. And you know what? He said he gonna take care of me too. TBJ got merch. So let me tell you, I told him this is my personal collection. We had to have the drinking mugs because Tallboy always drinking his adult beverages, you know what I'm saying? But then we had the mouse pads because, we always on the computer. And then we had to have the notes because, folks like to take notes and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And then, we just had to get it right. Now, Tallboy got some other stuff down there that look good too. Now, he got stuff for the kids, something for the ladies with the sweatshirts. And then, he got the original merchandise. And don't it look clean, y'all? Don't it look clean? Now, why don't you go ahead and add it to your personal collection, all right? Now, you see it. Now, come on over to shop.tallboy.us, then click Browse, and you see all my stuff, and you see his stuff, and we do what we do, all right? Now, we got to get back, but we want to see you in the coming weeks with some merchandise, all right? So do this for me. Take your phone and scan this code right there. Right there, it'll take you to the site, shop.tallboy.us. I got to go, because Tallboy about to get mad at me. Bye-bye, y'all. Y'all be good. Will you buy something?
Now, y'all can use code word trucker. And Revis said he was going to be generous. He asked me to be generous because he's got his own coffee mug that's on the screen right now saying, don't forget to honk the horn. Word of the day. Word of the day, truck. All right. So why don't you go ahead and have to find a way to see if it's summertime. So why don't you guys go on over there and to shop.tallboy.us and see about getting some merch. All right, that would be that would be cool. Anything you want to say about the merch, Revis?
Hey, shop.tallboy.us. That's all I got to say. Hey, go over there and support us. Support the show.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, guys, let's do this as a brief recap. Let's tell you what we discussed this evening. We discussed that AT&T price increase, $10 on single lines, $20 on multi-lines. Then we also discussed Chrome rolls out text-to-speech on Android phones. So that means now all you have to do is click the three dots, and you should see a live read on this page, and you pick the voice that you like, and it will read the article for you. Then we have AI-powered drive-through voice orders. They're going to put it on pause with McDonald's until they find a better solution, okay? So they're putting the AI voice drive-through order machine on pause until they find something better. And then we also had don't overshare your information, y'all. Privacy. You don't want to get hacked. It almost happened to me. Shout out to the friends that I have for making sure that it did not happen, because that would have been a disaster. But at the same token, you need to make sure that you're protected and your privacy is taken care of as well. All right. And then lastly, we had our word of the day, Jubilee. Reva said that TBJ and Reva's, they have an anniversary or a celebration every week with their word of the day. So hopefully you will find a way to use the word Jubilee in your sentence throughout the week. All right. Lynette McKelvin says, I need a TBJ mug. So go on over there to shop.tallboy.us. Use the code word trucker and you get 15% off. All right. Yeah. Pierre Kelly says TVs back then had not much tech, just knobs and antennas. Yeah, but
exactly.
Yeah. And then and some TVs didn't even have knobs. They just had a plier, and you were the remote.
You were the antenna also.
You know what I'm talking about if you grew up back in those days, all right? If you're a little bit younger, hey, it was, hold on. I got some sound effects that I have not even incorporated right now. Back then, oh, man, I don't even know what I did with the sound effects, man. Is that it? Yeah. Back then?
Boy, we had a time last night. Boy, we had a time last night.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, it was a time. Yeah, if you know what I mean. We got to go, y'all. It is the Lab Tech Show. Thank y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all's week. God willing, we'll be back next week. And it's Juneteenth, and reflect, understand what the meaning is, and hopefully you guys got some value out of today's show. All right? Got to go. Y'all be good.
I do have one final thing.
What's that?
Hey, even though it happened yesterday and I'm no longer there, it was nice seeing you, man.
Oh, man. Look at him trying to get all mushy and stuff. It was brief. It literally was brief because he was like, I gotta get out of this traffic. But we did link up yesterday. And next time you come through the city, we have to get in front of this microphone so we can get some more audio done. Next time I'm just going to just batch record as much as I can. But it was a pleasure seeing you as well. All right. We got to go, y'all. Y'all be good. And thank y'all for supporting the Lab Tech Show. Tell 2 or 3 people about what we got going on over here. It's a community thing. And I thank all of you guys for supporting everything that we do. All right. Without further ado, y'all be good.
You already know.
Ow.
Tall boy.
Yeah, y'all. It's Juneteenth. Y'all celebrate however you celebrate. It's all about the Lab Tech Show. We out.